Clearly, like the other kamikazes, each diver was prepared to sacrifice his life to eliminate the enemy. By the summer of 1945, Japan was really struggling to mass-produce kamikaze vehicles for the anticipated Allied invasion of the home islands. Japanese intelligence predicted the Allies would first invade southern Kyushu at Miyazaki, Ayaki Bay, and or at Satsuma Peninsula. Realizing they could not hope to conventionally defend the home islands, they were relying on their strategy of maximizing casualties upon the enemy in the hopes of an armistice, rather than accepting total defeat. This led to Operation Ketsugo, or Operation Final Battle. They unleashed a propaganda campaign calling for the glorious death of 100 million. Every Japanese man, woman, and child should die for the Emperor when the Allies arrive. They planned to meet the enemy with kamikaze aircraft, small boats, human torpedoes, and of course, the Fukaru. The Fukaru were outfitted with specialized diving suits made out of rubberized canvas, with a steel helmet and a crude rebreather system. They carry 3.5 liters of oxygen stored in 2 tanks, with a canister of sodium hydroxide that helped scrub the carbon dioxide from their exhaled breath. With 20 pounds of lead ballast, this enabled the divers to walk on the ocean floor at depths of about 7 meters for about 8 hours. The basic idea was for the Fukaru to live in covert underwater bunkers, allowing them to launch surprise attacks on the incoming enemy ships. These bunkers were made of concrete or integrated into the hulls of merchant ships strategically sunk offshore and equipped with underwater airlocks. The Fukaru's primary weapon was the Type 5 mine, consisting of a 33-pound explosive charge attached to a 5-meter bamboo pole with a contact fuse. So yeah, it's basically just a lunge mine underwater. During combat, a diver would thrust this mine into the hull of an approaching landing craft, resulting in the destruction of both the vessel and himself. There was to be a 4-layer defense system. The first layer was moored anti-ship mines located farther offshore. The second layer was a row of mines anchored to the seabed and positioned 10 to 15 meters offshore that would be triggered by a remote-operated trip rope by the Fukaru divers. Behind them would be 3 rows of Fukaru armed with their lunge mines, stationed 60 meters apart every 20 meters at depth of about 4 to 6 meters. The third layer was further inshore, consisting of a line of magnetic mines within a depth of 3 meters. And finally, the fourth line would be a variety of beach mines deployed in just a meter of water. Each Fukaru was responsible for guarding an area of approximately 390 square meters, with spacing of 60 meters between them to ensure that the blast from one mine would not be set off by nearby divers. Clearly, like the other kamikazes, each diver was prepared to sacrifice his life to eliminate the enemy. The Imperial Japanese Navy expected the Fukaru to take out approximately 30% of all enemy landing craft.